Hi, welcome to MediatorPodcast.com, a podcast and video series about mediation, negotiation, and collaboration. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I provide online valuation, divorce, and mediation services in St. Louis, Missouri. In this week's episode, we will discuss the benefits of divorce mediation, co-parenting, child support, and future expenses with Erika Englund. She's a family law attorney in California, a trained divorce mediator, and founder of Divorceably. Currently, she's also the CSO of Support Pay.
And I'm making parenting sound complicated, but if you're a parent, you're not going to deny that it's complicated in the best possible scenario. So when you get divorced, it's going to be complicated. You don't know how to do it, and you're not expected to know. You're not expected to know how to divide up a pension and a 401k. But parents feel like we should know or we're bad parents. Mm-hmm. No, read a book, get some help, think it out. And I guess if I can offer just one more co-parenting tip, this is for $30, I feel the best co-parenting hack in the universe. If you guys can't do anything else, get any book on parenting that aligns with your own parenting philosophy. I have a list at supportpay.com of my favorites, but it just get The Incredible Family is one that's launching in February. It's amazing. Get that book. Get your former spouse to read the book too. And then both of you have the same insights and the same tools and the same guidelines, and you're creating stability and consistency across the household for $30. Mm-hmm. That's if I could give everyone a CDFA and 2 copies of the same parenting book, that's how I would change divorce.
Well, because that's a difference of mediation is you do get to, I think sometimes people forget. They're like, well, when we get divorced, we'll deal with how we tell the kids. We'll deal with how we discuss this. But in the reality is during that whole process, they're there. They're witnessing, they're understanding, they're seeing what's going on. And you're trying to process your own emotional stuff, right? And then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm a bad parent because I'm getting divorced and I'm going to ruin my kids. Mm-hmm. But the reality is that's not always true. And it's been proven because people have talked to kids. Yes, sometimes it's just not a great situation. I'm not saying that it's going to be all rosy, but you're going down a path that if it's a first time getting divorced, you don't know. But another resource I think is that, because some people be like, well, I have small kids. I need to figure out what we're going to do for the next 18 years of their lives. Not necessarily if that seems overwhelming. You can always go back to the mediator. You can go back to those coaches that you got involved. If there's an issue in the future, right? You can always go back and say, okay, let's go talk to them because maybe we're both arguing about, soccer or something, or, I see more kids, the parents will have more disagreements when they start to get older, right? They're starting to pick high schools or they're starting to pick colleges or things like that, where there's a monetary issue involved as well as a child making a decision and which parent is going to make the decision. So if you can't think all the way down the pipeline, then at least know that you can go back to the professionals that assisted you in that mediation to just have a simple meeting about we're having trouble with this or we're having trouble with that. And then use those resources to say, okay, is this about me or is it about my kids?
Right. And we can't foresee every circumstance. I have had clients really often say, what if someone moves? What if they get a job opportunity and it's across the country? What are we going to do? And I say, come back. Mm-hmm. It's that simple.